Alright guys, and welcome back to a brand new video on the Crypto Geek channel. Today's episode is just crazy on XRP Ripple, and we are going to be talking about something that everybody is scared to mention. XRP could be permanently delisted off of all crypto exchange platforms, and this is what we are going to be talking about today. It's going to be a very important video that everybody that holds XRP to go ahead and watch all the way until the end, otherwise you're going to be missing out on some very important content. I'm also going to mention that I am not a financial advisor, nor am I giving anybody financial advice. I'm just showing you guys some articles, guys, and you guys make your own judgment. And nonetheless, guys, make sure, again, you watch until the end. You don't want to miss on anything I talk about today. Subscribe to my channel for daily crypto XRP videos, guys. Smash that like button if you want more XRP Ripple news, and obviously comment your price predictions for Ripple XRP down below in the comment section, and let's jump right into it. Starting off, guys, I do want to say that XRP is still down from its previous obviously high, which is 176, currently $1.50, almost $1.51 here, and we do see that, you know, it peaked down low. We might see it recovering. We are still not sure what's going to happen at the moment in terms of XRP price, but we do understand that it will be flying up to the moon very, very soon, guys. We are only expecting something to come out for the SEC versus Ripple, you know, lawsuit case. We also understand that on on the 13th of May, we are going to get obviously some responses and things where, again, I'll show you guys the whole list very shortly, but again, guys, we are waiting for just another few days to get, again, some more documents that, you know, help with the lawsuit for the SEC versus Ripple case. We're also going to get, you know, a few other things in terms of responses, and obviously sending responses from Ripple, and obviously like the motion to intervene, motion to dismiss, all of those. We're going to get news on them very, very soon, and I'll go ahead and speak about them right as they come out. Nonetheless, guys, we are going to be talking about Ripple. And no, I know a lot of you guys are going to freak out and say, why are you making a video that talks about, you know, XRP going to crash? It's not going to crash. Well, let me tell you guys a few things. Obviously, I am not saying this is going to happen under any circumstance. No, this is only a slim chance in my opinion. Obviously, this is going to happen if the SEC finds a way to win the lawsuit. And I think everybody understands that. And so we as XRP holders are not, you know, expecting obviously the lawsuit to be won by the SEC. We truly believe that, you know, Ripple is not a security, and that Ripple will be winning the lawsuit, or a settlement will take place between the SEC versus Ripple. And again, I have made multiple videos talking about that. And no, this isn't my words, so let's go into what that person that mentioned it said. Okay, guys, let's just jump right into it. John E. Deaton. Now, if you guys don't know this guy, he's the one that actually decided to start up and sue, not really sue, but intervene in the lawsuit, and obviously he filed the motion to intervene along with 16,000 other XRP holders, and so he is releasing this news, guys. So let's have a look, have a read, guys, and then continue on, obviously put in my personal points in it, and obviously let's get started. SEC news versus Ripple. As a formal federal prosecutor, I can tell you that what governs the case is the complaint, not a statement on the record, unless it's a stipulation or a statement made in a motion. That's why the SEC filed an amended complaint to cure deficiencies. He also continues by saying the SEC states in its opposition that it is not alleging secondary market sales as violations. That simply means that they aren't alleging it in the case. If XRP itself is deemed a security as the SEC alleges, then they could claim violation in future cases. And he also highlights this, guys. He says the nature of XRP itself made it the common thread among Ripple, its management, and all other XRP holders. So basically, I'm going to summarize this a bit for you guys. The SEC right now is claiming that, you know, if XRP, you know, loses the lawsuit, or if Ripple loses the lawsuit, then they won't be going ahead and suing, you know, like the XRP holders or anybody that is second hand in XRP. And in this case, they state it is not alleging second market sales as a violation. Okay, guys. But what is actually going to happen, or what actually could happen, is something totally different. If XRP itself is, you know, deemed security, and that's what we're fighting for, you know, in the lawsuit, where XRP is not should not be deemed as security, and, you know, SEC is saying XRP should be deemed as security. If Ripple loses the lawsuit, then they actually could claim violation and sue every single one of us. They could sue holders, management, anybody that owns Ripple, holds or sells Ripple, any single person that sells Ripple, guys, will get sued. Okay, guys, or could get sued. That is exactly what they're saying. And again, we will go ahead and keep on continuing. And this is where the highlight of this episode is. So it says, this is why the exchanges would permanently delist XRP. People can continue to misstate the truth all they want. But again, in this case, he is being 100% correct. As much as we would hate it, it would be a reality. So I gotta say something, guys, very quickly, and that is, I would much rather know what's going to happen and what's the possibility than just ignore the truth. So I really like how he just firmly said it. He stated it. You know, that could happen, right, guys? But again, we are fighting for Ripple to be not a security. And again, this is what people are rooting for. Obviously, I did provide a few videos previously, which you guys can have a look at, where, you know, I discuss things that kind of show us that, you know, the SEC versus Ripple case is going to possibly have a settlement. And again, this is what we're rooting for, is either a settlement or Ripple. But again, you never know what happens in the future. And again, we'll continue this by saying all of the SEC had to do was stipulate that they were only claiming that XRP was sold by Ripple is a security, and they refused. And again, this is what we're talking about here. So as much as they claim that they won't be suing or they won't be giving the, you know, XRP holders or any second market people that, you know, we won't sue you guys or we won't claim that you guys violated, they still are not willing to admit that, you know, XRP, when sold by Ripple as a security, they're saying we're not going to say that because anybody else could have, you know, that sold Ripple, you know, he sold the security. So again, this is something that just proves a bit of a point here. And again, we will have a quick look at this. And it says, obviously, he says, I have attached just a few of the allegations in the complaint that demonstrates the SEC's theory. In this case, he says, the nature of XRP itself, the very nature of XRP in the market. And again, that's why Judge Netburn, not John Deaton, said to the SEC on the record that based on the SEC's complaint, and obviously at the bottom here it says the theory of the case. Let me show you guys this as we continue on going, so let me scroll all the way down. Theory of the case. Every individual in the world who is selling XRP is committing a Section 5 violation. And again, that was the judge, he says, not me. I know it's absurd. I'm sure some people find it hard to believe that the SEC would make this argument, but they claim XRP has no utility. And again, this goes back to what we were talking about, where SEC is claiming that we are all selling security. If you own XRP right now, you are owning, you bought into a security, guys. You bought into a security. And if you sell it, you're selling the security, guys. And if you hold it, you're holding the security, guys. So again, this is what the SEC is claiming, not me, not GED. And the judge firmly also mentioned as well here, and again told them. So what you're saying, SEC, is that every individual in the world who is selling XRP is committing a Section 5 violation. The SEC also claimed that XRP has no utility even today. They just said it again in their opposition papers. So if anyone claims that SEC is only arguing that when Ripple sells XRP, it's a violation, it's ignoring the complaint which governs the case and the judge. I'm fair game. People can ignore me or criticize me. I'm not perfect, and I'll be the first person to agree that I'm a flawed human being just like everybody else. Henry Pierce said in an interview with On Thinking Crypto, she's trying to get the SEC away from viewing the token as a security. So am I. Again, guys, this was very interesting, and again, we did hear some very good points that John was making, and obviously things that could happen as a result of us losing the lawsuit. Now, them, you know, delisting XRP from all exchanges permanently would only be the United States exchanges, because again, all the other countries that right now XRP is dealing with and Ripple is dealing with do not claim XRP as a security. They truly believe that Ripple is, you know, is a currency, not a security. So again, in terms of delisting permanently and just delisting in general, or, you know, not being able to use XRP, this would only happen in the United States, and obviously that would bring, you know, XRP down in terms of value. But what people fail to understand is XRP would not go to zero. That is something that's very important. XRP would not go to zero, and this is because XRP right now, price-wise, is not just because of the United States. Foreign countries are using XRP, and we actually just recently read again, guys, 2 countries were using XRP as a cross-border, you know, bridge currency. So again, this is what we are talking about, and this is what we really like, and this is why we were excited, you know, if the SEC were to, you know, lose the lawsuit and Ripple were to win, the price would skyrocket. And obviously this is because of the new market that, you know, XRP or United States would bring into XRP, which would then raise the value. But it doesn't mean XRP is going to go to zero right now, right? Because if you have to understand something, right now, majority of the exchanges in America or the United States have delisted and are not willing to relist XRP because they're scared of it being security, right, guys? So we already seen the impact of, you know, XRP getting deemed a security in terms of, you know, it getting delisted. So again, guys, this isn't something that we should, you know, worry about. Oh, if they get permanently delisted from the United States exchanges, crypto exchanges, then it's going to go to zero. No, it will not go to zero. Of course, it will take a hit in terms of price, but it doesn't mean it can't recover from that and boom higher than that. Again, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button for more XRP videos. Subscribe to my channel for daily XRP crypto content, and obviously comment your price predictions down below for XRP by the end of 2021, guys. Hope you did enjoy this video and you learned something, and I'll see you next time.